You ready? It starts.
Guess so.
Yeah? Okay, let's go. So actually we never really took the time to explain who we are, what we are doing. And we can clearly see actually that people get a bit curious and do not really understand what we are doing.
So we will take the time to share a bit more in detail about our lives and to reply to your questions. Hello! We realized that we never really introduced ourselves.
So maybe it's time to do it for this time. So to make it short, this is Kari, I'm Jonathan, and we met during one of my adventures. So I was crossing Europe by bike and I met Kari. I decided to stay in Norway. And from there we just shared a way of seeing life and common values and common goals. And we just decided to do something together.
Yeah, because we never really wanted a classic life, like neither of us. We felt like we never fit in and we had dreams about doing something different. Like, we didn't want the classic 8 to 4 routine life.
I would even say 8 to 5 for France. Maybe 8 to 6 even. So we decided to leave everything and to start something completely new. It was the best decision to make, and it's just yet to live out of what animates us.
But let's be honest, it's not very natural to talk to a camera, and it's a practice thing. So slowly but surely we're getting there, practicing a bit, and it's what we want to do more. We want to share a bit more, to talk directly to you, and we are starting by making this YouTube channel.
So after several years for us it was maybe important to start and to speak more about our job, what's the job of adventurer, and we just want to share all of this with you.
But you know that this was his idea, this project or this life. And we decided to quit our jobs. But then came a challenge, because how do we make a living out of making adventures?
And the beginning was not easy at all. Because you start something completely unknown and you don't have all the keys to start, because it's a big project. For example, it's all the administrative stuff, how to build a hard list, which status to choose for a company. It's the business plan, it's to find the first sponsors. It's also to create our CV as adventurers. It's to find support. It's a big process and you need to learn everything out of it. Marketing, communication, we also needed to learn how to create content. So it was a big job and clearly not easy.
But then slowly, as time was passing and we got new experiences, we started to understand a bit more about how things are working and how to do the things. And also, most of all, to just appreciate the freedom of it and being able to follow our dreams.
And for us, through this YouTube channel, it's really what we want to share with you and to show you what it means to be an adventurer.
Many people are wondering, what is an adventurer and how do you become one?
And the thing I can guarantee you is that it's far from being holidays.
Because every detail counts. The preparation, the planning, the weather, everything needs to be perfectly planned and ready.
And something super important, and maybe even the most important, it's the physical and mental training and preparation, because we need to be ready for every type of conditions.
And then you also face the unexpected challenges, the struggles, and also sometimes a bit of loneliness.
But despite all of this, honestly, we would like to do nothing else. This is the best life for us.
So yeah, this is a small sneak peek of what it is to be an adventurer. But we will share a lot more with you about this on this channel.
Then the question is, why this channel?
So many people, maybe even most people, don't really understand what we are doing.
And we always get the same questions. It's questions like, but what's your real job? How do you earn money? But don't you want a classic life?
Stability,
or
big house, a big car.
Just all these type of questions, all the time.
So we thought that we could share a bit more about, what would we share about here?
So what do you want to share?
Yeah, I have nothing to share. So our idea is to share more about this here with you guys, without filter. So we want to be honest and raw, and we want to let you in on not only the success, but also the struggles, the good moments, the bad moments, and everything in between. So yeah, to really show you why we really love this life, and even when it's challenging.
And we really think that this channel is made for the ones who want to know more about the adventure, about what's the job as an adventurer, how can you make a living out of this activity, or simply for the one who seek inspiration to have a different life, to do something different, to follow a dream. And yeah, we really want to give inspiration and share a lot of our lives. And yeah, like I said, just to talk without a filter.
To make more people dare to take the step out there and to follow their dreams, because we have this life, so we need to live it. So in the next videos, we will reply to your questions and show you a lot more from the inside, from behind the scenes. Oh, do you see something? Oh, I have a hair or something in my eye.
No, don't see anything. So every week we will reply to your questions without filter.
And it can be about every kind of topic. So it can be about adventures, planning, sponsors, about the business part, about our trainings, like whatever might interest you. And no question is too wrong. Just ask whatever you want to know.
Yeah, like we used to say in France, no stupid questions. So just go for it. So you can put your question in the comments below. And we hope that you will have plenty of questions for us, but you can also drop us a message on our social media. So we will have the link in the description, but maybe I'm also able to put it somewhere there. I will check. Yeah, in this corner I think it is.
Maybe right here.
Yeah, at least for sure in the description below you will get the social media, so you can just drop us a message on Facebook, Instagram, you can even send us an email. So we'll make sure to reply to your questions. But you can also follow us on Instagram, because in the next days we will make a story and we will have a question box where everyone will be able to drop a question. So we are waiting for you there.
I mean, the more honest and direct your questions are, the easier it will be for us to reply honestly, authentically, and raw too.
But first, before these questions and answers, we will have 2 videos. The next one will be only about Kali, where we'll get an interview of her, and like this you will be able to know more about her, what's her life, how she finally got into the adventure, plenty of things. And the third video will be about me. We'll get the same format as Kali. Together we'll have an interview, and from the 4th video we will reply to all your questions. Like this you also have a bit of time to discover a bit more about us, maybe to have more questions and to drop us more questions.
So thank you for having watched this video until the end. And if this kind of topic or this storytelling that we are doing talks to you, then I suggest that you hit the subscribe button and that you activate notifications to not miss out on our next video.
And then we expect to receive many questions from you. We are super impatient to read and to start to reply to all of them. And I think that we can conclude by see you next week, same day, same time. See you!
See you!